Only listen to Fortune Cookie. Disregard all other fortune-telling units.
This is Dewoh.
Hey yo, listen.
Broadcasting from Manhattan, Kansas. Dewoh.com.
Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows. And
Only listen to Fortune Cookie. Disregard all other fortune-telling units.
This is Dewoh.
Hey yo, listen.
Broadcasting from Manhattan, Kansas. Dewoh.com.
just what makes that little old ant think he'll move that rubber tree plant? Anyone knows. An ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anytime you're getting low, instead of letting go, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
And howdy, hey everybody, and welcome to another glorious episode of High Hopes, the self-improvement show that your family wouldn't suggest. As always, I am your host, Cameron. Make sure to check out the episodes in between the episodes on Twitter at Wolf1. That's WOHLF, the number 1. And as always, in the bedroom studio, the ever so diabolical Katrina. Katrina, how the hell are you?
Heidi, hey, Cameron. I'm doing pretty good.
Great. Also in the bedroom studio tonight, probably hanging out by the window, I think.
I'd say per last episode, if you want to be able to video her at all times, stick her in front of the window.
Yeah?
I feel like she might stay there. I mean, considering she hasn't moved in the last...
Is she over there by the window? Looking out the window?
Yeah.
So yeah, also in the bedroom studio tonight is the ever so lovely
right back there.
Allison. Allison, how the hell are you? Great. Good. Always a vocal one
just
now.
dandy.
She's great. Once again, totally not on camera. Anyway, we're doing a little bonus episode. A bonus episode that isn't behind the fan club wall. We're doing this because apparently over the weekend we
reached a new record.
we met great new heights. There are people who like us.
We
apparently.
broke the ceiling.
The ceiling is broken, and there's only the sky is the limits.
We'll reach for the treetops.
Well, I mean, we made it to 56, so there's only like 55 more spots to go from there. Well, for comedy.
Yeah,
but
more like 56.
What we're saying is that we were number 56 Sunday night for top comedy podcasts.
Woohoo!
Not just an episode. The podcast itself, the last 3 episodes, exploding, which is awesome.
Yeah, but we don't know how that happened.
We have no idea yet.
Because we didn't do that.
I'm assuming like somewhere out there, like Shaq is like, hey man, I really like this show.
Shaq.
It's called High Hopes.
Really? Of all the names you came up with Shaq.
And this horrible Shaq impersonation. Yes, that's what we're doing right now.
Well, I mean, he would be the one to listen.
Right.
We have some pretty great self-improvement thoughts going on.
Yeah. And I'm sure he's the guy that likes some self-improvement.
Yep. Because
Like,
the sky is the limit.
The sky's the limits. Somewhere up there is Shaq.
How's he doing down there? Okay, we got to get off this.
Sucks.
Can we
Anyway,
get off this, please?
So we're so excited that all these new listeners and viewers are checking us out. So glad.
Now we're going to try too hard by giving you a second episode in the same day.
What? If you didn't get enough of us Monday. It's still Monday, by the way. We're recording a twofer today. Because if you check us out live at duo.com/live or on YouTube Live for our YouTube channel, which, by the way, you should subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's the Duo's YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/user/duotube.
DuoTube. How do you spell duo?
Duo, DEWOHTUBE. That's DuoTube. I know. You got a little confused there. I was like, wait, I thought he was spelling
Where are you going with that?
ZX.
Oh, okay. I got you.
42. Pineapple 17.
I just screamed a little.
Yeah, you scared the dog.
I did. She was like, whoa.
I can't handle this. I'm tiny.
I'm dining. She officially left the window, by the way, and
She
just
sure did.
scampered in front of us.
I think she wants to get up on the bed, but because that chair's there, it makes her freak out about
Yeah, and she
jumping
can't
up
get
there.
on that way because you got the pillows in
Pillows,
front of
yeah.
it. Oh, she came to sniff my foot.
There you go. I remember that foot. Fucking bit that foot.
You did.
Bit that foot good. That's what you get for poking me.
Oh, she rushed a big tease. Always a tease.
Atta girl. Learned a lot from Daddy. But anyways, today on the episode, because we're doing a little bonus episode,
Yeah, what are we doing today?
today we're going to talk about 5 psychological facts about human feelings. And don't worry, it doesn't sound as lame as you think. It'll be fun.
Sure.
Katrina has no faith.
I
no
don't.
hopes.
I don't.
No hopes, everybody.
Am I reading the title and the article? Or am
Not
I just...
yet.
Oh, okay,
Fine.
fine.
You said you wanted to do the headlines, right? So I'll let you read the top points, and I'll read the jibber jabber in between.
Actually, it was the other way around, but I'll go with
you want to
reading
read the jibber jabber?
I can read. I can read the
Nope,
jibber jabber.
I'm doing the headlines now. You read the jibber jabber. But before we get into that, I've been listening to some music lately.
You just took that away from me. Yes.
Yeah.
What have you been listening to?
Recently, because I've been trying to hit up all the stations on my Pandora account because I have
Too
as
many.
many as I'm allowed to. Recently, I've been listening to Portugal the Man, which isn't a stretch of the imagination there. I listen to them a lot. The Struts, which normally I just listen to them on the radio. Like when they come on, I go, yeah. But I normally don't search them out for some reason. So I've been listening
Never
to
heard of
them.
them.
The Struts, you should check them out. I think they're KC local, actually. And Primus.
I haven't heard that one either.
Primus, I just like Primus because, not because of the reason that most people should like Primus, but I like Primus because they made the theme song for South Park.
Oh.
Meet some friends of mine.
Really? How did that go again?
Meet some friends of mine.
First version was better.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to recreate something you make up on the spot.
Mm-hmm,
Anyways,
true.
guys, music-wise, that's what I've been up to. Movie-wise, I watched a really bad Will Ferrell movie.
Aren't most of them
Who would've
bad?
thought? Nah, I mean, it's like 50-50 nowadays. But I watched Everything Must Go.
Oh, I've seen previews.
That
It did not
movie
look appealing.
sucks so
That's why I didn't watch it.
hard. Oh, my God. I was just like, I was waiting. Because, like, that's the crappy thing. When you're a comedian, all you want to do is be taken seriously. And you try to do a serious
Well,
movie.
but he got too much in his movies. He didn't know when to stop. So boundaries.
Well, and, like, Everything Must Go, like, has moments of being kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay, I get it. Your stuff's out on the line. Your wife don't like you no more. Let's get on with it. Somebody throw a pie.
Throw a pie.
Yeah. Classic little mantra there.
Yeah.
More
So
movies need to throw
to
pie,
use
so.
your own tagline, why did you watch that?
It's a good question. I think it was because I was looking for new material,
Because you were drunk
and I was probably drunk.
on
Well, I was probably drunk on a... We're not sponsored by this yet, but we'll gladly take
yet.
the sponsor.
Keyword yet.
Fighting Cock. The great...
We really need to come up with its own
bourbon
tagline.
whiskey. Yeah, you'd think I would read it. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Fighting
Oh
Cock.
no! I mean,
103
we
proof.
need to make it its own tagline.
I feel like everything that I would say would be like slightly offensive.
But I think that's what makes it.
Fighting Cock.
Yep.
Fighting Cock. Slightly offensive.
I approve.
Giggity. I'll be drinking a little bit of that a little bit later.
A little bit of that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Smooth.
No, you have no idea. Just like Fighting Cock. Actually, Fighting Cock, it kicks you. It gets you good. But it
I
also,
mean-
if you've got a party goal, Fighting Cock. If you've got a relaxing goal, Fighting Cock will get you out a relaxing goal and get you out and doing stuff. But not driving. Drink responsibly or something. I don't know. Whatever. The media tells you stuff.
Don't drive.
Don't drive.
Stay in your,
Except, yeah, if you're around Katrina, if you remember last episode,
stay in
make
your
sure to
lane.
get a couple of drinks in you and follow Katrina around.
No. Well, yeah, no, that's fine. Stay behind me. Stay far behind me. Yes.
I'm going to stop doing the stupid, obvious jokes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move on.
So, anyway, today we're going to do a little short episode. We're going to be talking about the 5 psychological facts about human feelings in not such a lame way. That's the old prep. This is the one we care about. So,
well, I knew that. I
the
just
first
didn't know
one
what though.
being, there is actually a phobia for losing one's phone.
Which doesn't surprise me, but I think that's so stupid.
It is kind of dumb, but, like, I mean, you can be afraid of literally anything. There are people who are afraid of things with too many holes in them.
I mean, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But I will say that I love this name because it's
Yeah.
called Nomophobia.
Nomophobia. I got nomophobia except for my phone if it's gone. No.
Nomophobia is a term describing the fear of being without a mobile device or beyond mobile phone contact. The term is abbreviation for the no mobile phone phobia, which is much harder to say, which was coiled, why don't you say coined, during the 2010 study by the UK Post Office. Really? The Post Office?
Post Office ain't got a lot going on. Let's get into science. I agree.
According to the
Post
study,
Office, I agree.
54% of those questioned said they experienced nomophobia. Overall, women were more likely to suffer from this than men. I mean, is that
sounds
really
sexist.
surprising?
What?
That women suffer from it more than men? With the need that
I
for
don't know.
attention.
I think if you would have said teenagers, I would have been more likely
I would
to
agree
believe it.
with that. That's true.
Like, I don't think you like. I mean, like if you took my mom's phone away from her, she would just be like, "All right, whatever. I need to go outside anyways."
I need to be more like your mom.
Yeah, well, grow a giant ass garden out there.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Make your own salsa.
My mom does that too.
We make our own salsa back there.
I mean, all you really need is tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well,
Peppers would help.
well, yeah, we do that
Onions.
too. What about jalapenos?
Yeah, we got jalapenos out there.
You do?
Yeah. We got green beans out there too, and potatoes, and
might have to-
romaine lettuce.
I might need to snag some
If you want to
jalapenos.
steal, well,
later.
it's early in the season.
Well, right. I will wait till harvesting, and I will.
But we'll let
harvest
you
some
know because
jalapenos.
we'll have way too much.
Jalapeno.
If we make salsa, we make salsa for like
For-
8 families for a year.
No, that's the way my mom does it, and
Yeah.
we just put it in the basement. Here you go. Take some salsa. Anyway, so the next one is. Are you ready for it?
Not ready.
Okay.
The next one is, without realizing it, we are deeply affected by other people's moods. Katrina, who would have thought?
I mean, I am definitely that person.
Oh, for sure. I'm also like one of those idiots that's
I'm
like
hypersensitive.
kind of, yeah, I'm a little hypersensitive, even to like music and stuff. Like if I listen to too many sad songs in a row, I'll belt them out and I'll immediately go to like emo high school Cameron and
So-
I'll pull out the Hawthorne Heights records.
I
And,
approve.
you know, and just, you know, have
Speaking
my cry
of,
fest.
I forgot my little rant, and it's really not. It's not music worthy.
She hates the music.
It's really not, but it's too far away for you to get it anyway.
I will get to it. It's
you will
worth
not.
it.
You will not. So I cannot tell you how annoyed I am with the same 2 songs on
This is
radio right
unrelated.
now.
Okay.
The I Write Sin's Not Tragedy.
Oh, yeah.
By I think Panic at the Disco, whatever. And then there's another one that's
Wait,
out there.
they're
I think
playing
it's
that song on the radio again?
all the time.
Are they bringing it back to like break up? The
I don't know, but
crap?
but it's. I mean, even if they are like, bring in other songs by that band to
Yeah.
break it up.
Well,
Don't
they
give
got
me that
time.
same top song.
Well, that's probably
every
the
other
reason
day.
why it's happening. I mean,
And then that one, and then I think there's one by like Green Day or something. I
well,
didn't
Green
pay atten-
Day is coming to town.
Well, that's fine, but play their other songs, not the same one.
Is it their new song that they're
At least with
playing,
Blink
or-
182, they're playing a variety of stuff.
They are playing a pretty good variety around here in Kansas
And I
City.
mean, I'm
Blink.
hearing anyway.
Blink
so
182, come to High Hopes.
that's it. So going back to this, without realizing it, we're deeply affected by people's moods. Research calls this phenomena emotional contagion. This is a natural process
movie.
I haven't seen it.
Contagion.
That pre-wired our brain via mirror neurons that allow us to sense and
Science.
reflect other people's emotions. As stated in the chameleon effect, we have a natural tendency to imitate another person's speech, inflections, and physical expressions. That does not surprise me. That's how you pick up on like mannerisms when you're around somebody so long.
Yeah.
And you say phrases, or like I notice I start to say words like Mark or the way his parents do. And I try really, really hard to avoid saying warsh like my mom does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, like your mom. Okay. I was
Yeah.
thinking that you're going to tell me like, don't you know next or something.
No. Mark
That's not
would
quite
say
a Detroit
Mark's
thing,
big
but-
issue is the way I say pillow, because I say
Does
it
he
with
say pillow?
I say it more with an e.
Okay, so you say pillow.
I say pillow, and it's pillow. I don't know. I can't even say it. It's the same thing I do with milk.
Well, as long as you don't say milk.
No, I would not do that. And then I've noticed it now when I say treadmill instead of treadmill. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know.
Mill,
I just don't care
meal.
about that kind of stuff enough.
He
you know?
pointed it out, and I'm just like, whatever. It's not going to change. As long as I don't sound like a Hicks and Warsh. You know, Warsh my
I don't
clues.
know. I piss people off by saying emote.
What?
Emote
I don't
instead
know.
of emote.
Oh. I don't even know what that is.
You know what an emote is? Like an emoji?
Oh, okay.
Like to emote emotion.
I've never heard that word before.
Really?
I mean, I understand that word, context clues, but that's weird.
But yeah,
Look at you using that big old brain of yours.
5-letter words are my specialty. I had to think about it as I was saying it.
I watched your eyes.
just
Like there's some hardcore thinking going on.
Thinking.
Brainwaves. Come on, click. Clickety click.
Pontificating or
Sparks.
something. I don't know. But
Sparks.
Science.
Okay, so next.
Anyways, number 3. In the past few years, psychology researchers, I don't know why it sounds weird to me, have found a good deal of literal truth embedded in the metaphorical phrased comparing love to pain.
You should have proofread these.
I should have.
Like you told me to. Okay. Neuroimaging studies have shown that brain regions involved processing physical pain overlap considerably with those tied to social anguish. Broken heart syndrome is characterized by normal coronary arteries, regional wall motion abnormalities that extend beyond a single coronary vascular bed, and often a precipitating stressor. It's temporary that is often brought on by stressful situations, such as the death of a loved one. Okay, so all you did was tell me broken heart syndrome is a real thing. Cool, thanks.
Great. You know, the only thing I could think about while you were doing that little bit there is I'm going to bring
Reading?
up
While I was
hashtag
reading?
Team Fatty, because I realized I've been doing the fat guy lean. You know what the fat guy lean is?
I'm guessing that.
Exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of like relaxed back. I've got this arm up for some goddamn reason. And it's just kind of like, it's the best way to like totally show off that you have a belly. By the way, for those of you who don't know, hashtag Team Fatty, what you do is you get on Twitter, you find @Wolf1, WOHLF, the number 1, or @Queen of Podcasts, @mention us, and then hit hashtag Team Fatty, all caps preferred, and then just insult us with how fatty you think we
I
are.
hate you because, like, when you do that, I'm like, oh, yeah, because I'm hunched over the table because I cannot hold myself up with my own abdominals.
Well, and the great thing
And
is
but I do
when
the same
you
thing,
hunch
too, because
over-
I do like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's why we're my sports bra, so joke's on you.
It's okay.
They're, suctioned.
Once again, if you're
Strapped.
not watching the live view or the video view of this show, you're missing all the booby fondling. Which apparently there's just more and more every
it's
episode.
it's more
I think it's more
padding.
because we're also giving her alcohol. This is a conversation between me and the listener, obviously. So I think it's because we're giving her more alcohol that she's
Smart move.
getting a lot more touchy. We won't tell her husband Mark that she's getting frisky in my bedroom studio.
That's a stretch.
Which, once again, is apparently very sexy to new listeners. Old listeners believe saying bedroom studio makes it very sexy. So feel free to get him
I approve.
on that little thing. And she approves of the sexiness. And the
No, of
fondling.
bedroom studio.
Of bedroom studio fondling.
I didn't catch that part.
One of the two of us is getting lucky tonight.
I think it also has to do with the fact that it's so freaking hot. I can't think.
Leave it to women to interrupt a conversation between me and the audience.
I'm going to punch you.
Someone should punch me. Anyways, back to the show. What are we doing here?
Number 4.
When we hug the chemical...
Read.
Okay, sorry.
Read.
You know, commas mean things, and I should
To pause?
pay attention to that.
Not to like, oh no, what do I do now?
When we hug, the chemical that the brain releases is the hormone oxytocin.
Okay, well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
I'm gonna start hugging people. I gotta get that high.
Well, it releases endorphins. It's the same as like petting a dog and hugging your dog. So, It has been hypothesized that oxytocin, a hormone recognized for its role in social attachment and facilitations of social interactions. Do you see me stutter there?
Got a button for that. Where is
No!
We talked about that on the last show, didn't
I
we?
did not do that. Now I have to start over.
Oh,
It
good,
has been
good.
hypothesized that oxytocin, a hormone recognized for its role in social attachment and facilitations of social interactions, is also important in the formation of trust. So I think what it's saying is that we should have hugged in order to build trust in this relationship, but that's not going to happen.
We haven't
so,
been hugging enough.
Number 5, we don't touch.
Booby
That's not how
fondling.
that works.
Handling. We've been
We don't touch.
handling.
You're a little dyslexic there with your words now?
So I'm doing something with my words right now.
It's like, never mind, I'll tell you in a minute. The way my brother changes words and sentences, it's a family trait.
Great.
Kind of like that.
Good. Fantastic. Number 5. It was proposed in one study that the normal, unremarkable experience associated with everyday living can deplete one's capacity to resist mortal temptations.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Tell me a little more about that, because I
That-
said
yeah,
it and I was
that
just like, what?
Makes no sense.
Words is hard sometimes, people. Maybe you're learning something. I feel like when you have an outside perspective and you're listening to something, you get something more out of it than
That's
people
because
who
they're
are saying
actually
it.
listening, whereas you're just like word, 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 word.
That's the broadcaster's biggest danger fall.
Okay,
We get caught in it
so
all the time.
the study proposes that people are more likely to have less self-control when they are tired. That's me.
So what we gotta do is we gotta
Hence,
put more
hence I was
alcohol in
just
her,
yeah, I was
get
just
her
yawning.
tired.
So, wait for him. Another study concluded that the average adult has less self-control as the workday wears on, becoming more likely to act immoral by the end of the afternoon. It could be tied.
Focus.
It could be tied to the study by the Florida State University that restoring glucose to a sufficient level typically improves self-control. And it turns out that in 2009, the Stanford University School of Medicine found that circadian rhythms are directly tied to the mechanism that processes blood sugar. This works both ways. The studies have been mentioned that people tend to engage in immoral behavior when they're tired due to lack of self-control. However, the lack of self-control can also cause people to let their guard down a little bit more and be more honest with physical conditions.
You know, this makes sense. I must always be tired.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because, like, when you're more tired, you're more likely to engage in poor eating habits. When you're tired, you're more likely to engage in making bad decisions, saying, oh, okay, why not? One more. Or, sure, you can come upstairs.
Yeah. Welcome to the bedroom studio, everybody.
Yeah, so that makes sense. It was really hard that they used the word tired, and then after that, kept saying tied. And I'm like, where's my R? There's no
There was a
R.
lot of other. There was another word in there that I was just like, I don't even know what that means. You're gonna have to Google that, somebody. Where was that word?
Self-control.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. No, there's another one.
Immoral?
No.
I'm trying to find big words for you.
No, I swear there was a word in there that I was just like,
Concluded?
no.
Circadian.
Circadian. That's
You're
the
welcome.
one. I have no idea what circadian
It's
means. You got a degree. You tell me.
This is it.
Is it?
Circadian rhythm. It's like a beat. It's like
So because you do
you
something so
think
many
you-
times, when you're lower on energy, you're more likely to do that thing because that's what the rhythm of your body is used to. Science?
no.
No. All right. Well, I won't.
No,
waste
but I
our-
really want to Google circadian rhythm for you later.
We'll do it later, and you guys should too. Get some knowledge going, because this is not the place for that.
But see, I was thinking of the bug.
Cicadas?
Yeah. You know how they have that rhythm?
Yeah, I was gonna make the noise, but that'd be as bad as my Shaq impersonation.
It's not bad.
No, yours isn't bad. Yeah,
I know, right?
mine would have been louder.
Actually, I had a kid tell me once my name, which is Katrina, as we all know. For whatever reason, she kept calling me Cicada.
Cicada.
I'm like, okay, sure, I'll just go
Yo,
with
your
it.
name is Cicada.
Which, I mean, that's probably the closest, because usually kids can't say the full name. They're like, words.
Words is hard, kids.
You
I get it.
there, adult.
You there, adult. Hey, adult folk. Pay attention to me. Hey, by the way, did you see that I got some great new graded comic books up there? Like
No,
the
you pointed and I saw an
sexy-
empty glass of glass.
There's a glass. glass. No, that purple one with Catwoman.
Oh.
Sexually
She looks
crawling.
awkward.
She doesn't look a little awkward.
It looks like her arm doesn't belong to her body.
Well, you need to
And
see
then
the
there's
other half.
boobs.
And there is boobs. Yeah.
Or a shoulder.
Shoulder boob. Shoulder boob.
And then, no, I mean, I saw your two X-Men. Oh, the X Factor is the one that's new.
No, those ones are. I got those first, actually. The other new ones
Okay.
are in the pile there, but just mainly the new purple one. It's a 9.8, which is special.
Yeah. It's your highest grade. Although
is.
you do not have them in chronological order. That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I just kind of threw them up there.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, all the other ones I have are 9.2.
I'm probably going to fix that before I leave.
Good. Then when you come back, I'm gonna
No!
just switch them again.
So,
In a different
okay.
order than they are now.
So, fun fact.
I
Fun
can't
fact. I
wait.
have to tell you this. Okay, so, Mark, bless his heart.
1 sec. You know it's worthy.
So, Mark, bless his heart, is starting to pack for our upcoming move.
Okay.
And he has taken down all of my movies and put them in my movie box, which is the box I've used to move them the last like 10 years.
It's a fable.
And I've moved every year for the last like 5 years.
Yeah, same. Well,
Hence the
except
story.
for 10 for me.
Yeah. Anyway, so And all of a sudden I was like, oh, thanks, you did that. Cool, blah, blah. You couldn't get them all to fit. That's fine. We've bought movies since then. So, and then it took me a second. I realized, and I looked down and I was like, my movies are on the shelf in alphabetical order. From top shelf to bottom shelf. And I had a major panic moment. And I'm just like, and how do you tell Mark? Because he did this thing while I was at work trying to help and be nice and whatever. And I'm just like, but the way I put them in, they're in alphabetical order, and you didn't put them in alphabetical order. And then he proceeds to show me how they were in alphabetical order, but they were
not your alphabet.
They were not. They were not. Because I was like, oh, really? What's the order? And he starts pulling out a random set of 5, and then another random set of 5, and then another random set of 5. And I was like, okay, that's not an alphabet. It was really hard.
Okay.
Because he couldn't find it. He couldn't put it back together. It was bad. I'm sorry. That was a bad
Guy
joke.
logic.
Bad joke.
Made sense to me.
No, it didn't.
Well, it probably didn't make sense to him. Yeah, 'cause he couldn't do it again, but whatever. Anyways, guys, this has been another awesome episode, I think. I'm pretty positive it's been at least a pretty awesome episode. By the way, if you haven't already, Dewoh.com/shop. The High Hope shop has been popping.
Get your mugs.
To you. And all you new listeners, make sure to go get your mugs, get your t-shirts, get a poster if you're feeling wild, put me on your wall.
Do them the lazy lean.
Do your lazy lean. Eventually we'll get some, I think there's some Katrina posters out there if you want to put that on your ceiling or something.
What?
Yeah, there might be, it's not just you. Someone else is in there too, I'm sure.
Is it on the internet?
Probably. The show's
Okay.
on the internet.
Was on the internet.
Was on the
But
internet. Someday.
Anyway,
check out the shop, Dewoh.com/shop. Also, make sure to follow us in between the episodes on Twitter @Wolf1. That's WOHLF, the number 1, and Queen of Podcasts. Make sure to hit us up with #TeamFatty because we need motivation in the form of hate.
hate is how you show your love.
I hate. But anyways, guys, till next time, my name is Cameron. Y'all, you're all right, shmear, are some very, very lovely people. This has been High Hopes. We'll see you next time.